We often believe we are a person who can become free, and we strive towards that end. When we do this, we miss that we already are the freedom that we are seeking. In this episode, we explore living as and from freedom, as opposed to striving for it. Welcome to Letting Go and the Greatest Secret, where we explore the end of your suffering and the beginning of lasting happiness. I'm Hale Dwoskin. Normally, a featured guest joins me for a conversation to share insights into living a life of deep joy and unshakable peace. Every now and again, it's just you and me, and today is one of those episodes. If you allow yourself to look at your direct experience, you'll notice that there's always some sense of grasping or striving in your experience. This is true for most of us, unless we've actually gotten an unshakable taste or are actually living as that freedom that we are. Right here, right now, we are already everything that we are seeking outside of ourselves. We are the joy, the peace, the awareness, the beingness that we are looking for in all our activities. We already are that. In fact, we've always been that. Yet it seems to be out of our grasp. And part of it has to do with the fact that this habit that I've already mentioned to grab at experience keeps us off balance. We're either pulling away, trying to get away from an experience that we don't like, or we're striving towards an experience that we would like to have more of or would like to get. And that includes the experience of being freedom, being happiness, being truth. Most of us labor under the misconception that we have to strive in order to become what we already are. If you're open to it, you can discover that there's actually nothing you need to do and nowhere you need to go in order to be that freedom that you already are. I really mean that. There's nowhere you need to go. That freedom is right here, right now. And we'll explore this experientially together. But the other thing is, if you think about it, you'll notice that there are times throughout the day where the mind simply quiets of its own accord. And there is this sense of peace or happiness or spaciousness. This is true for everyone. The problem is we're so oriented towards the next task, the next thought, the next feeling, the next experience, that we miss this exquisite beingness or isness or awareness that is always right here, right now. And as you just allow yourself to pay attention to that, it moves from what appears to be the background into the foreground. You still live life fully without struggle, without effort, without trying. Yet at the same time, you feel as though you become more and more the source of happiness as opposed to the one striving towards it. You become the source of truth and light and love as opposed to efforting to get it. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't occasionally, or maybe often, depending on what you need to do for yourself, do techniques or use perspectives, or allow yourself to explore ways of recognizing this for yourself. Often there is effort required to discover that effortless being or awareness that you are. But every once in a while, it's important to just simply stop and notice what's already here, already now. And as you do that, as you recognize the truth of who you are, you'll discover that wanting or striving naturally disappears by itself. And you'll find yourself just at rest in life, even if there's lots of turmoil around you, even if you're working towards a goal, even if you're at work or at play or in an extreme situation. That which you are is freedom, is at rest, is the light that illuminates all that is experienced. So in this moment, allow yourself to just simply pause or stop, and allow yourself to just simply be what you are. Or just simply notice what is. And by the way, I have a wonderful bird, and she's called Willow. And sometimes when I do these recordings, or when I lead my seminars, she likes to participate. So you might hear her from time to time as we do these interviews or these podcasts. So just allow her voice to be part of this experience. And by the way, that's good practice, because there's always things that appear to disturb our peace if we let them. But the peace that we are, as we recognize it as our basic nature, becomes undisturbable. We discover that we already are imperturbable peace. So again, now just allow yourself to pause or stop and notice what is, and or just simply be what you are. And then check to see in this moment if there's any striving towards anything, including freedom. As we mature, or as we move forward on the path, we start by substituting physical goals often for spiritual goals. But even when we're pursuing spiritual goals, if we're pursuing them, we're ignoring that we already are the freedom that's right here, right now. So in this moment, could you allow yourself to get in touch with any sense of striving, of efforting to be? And if so, could you just welcome it, allow it, be present with it? Notice that it is welcomed here. Notice that that awareness that you are is welcoming of even the striving. And then check to see if there's any wanting to stop the efforting or the striving, or wanting to do it more. Check to see if there's any wanting to do anything with or about that. And if there is, could you just simply allow it? Be present with it. Let it be here. Just simply notice that it is welcomed here. Welcomed by and as that pure awareness or beingness that you are. And also check to see if there's any identifying as the one who's striving, who's efforting. This can be very subtle, but if there's any sense of striving or efforting, it's coming from the sense of being a person, apart from the all, apart from that which just simply is. And so could you just welcome that as well? Let it be here. And then if there's still any efforting or striving in this moment, could you just simply allow it to drop away? Could you let it go as best you can? Would you? When? And as you let the striving drop away, allow yourself to notice what is actually here now, beyond the striving, beyond the efforting. Notice that which is aware, even of the striving and the efforting. Notice and be that which you are, that pure awareness or beingness or freedom. That's right here, right now, always. And then invite up more efforting or striving. And notice that that efforting or striving is appearing in or on that beingness or awareness that you are. Just do that as best you can. And as you notice that it's just an appearance, notice how it drops away by itself. As you allow yourself to rest as, or just simply be that presence of awareness or beingness or isness that you truly are here and now, you'll discover that everything naturally falls into line without effort. And see if you can notice that even more. Notice that being awareness or isness, that it's beyond efforting, beyond striving, that is completely undisturbed by all efforting and striving, because it just simply is. And just as best you can, allow yourself to relax into or sit back into, or just simply be that which is already whole, already complete, already enough as it is. And notice how easy and familiar this is. I'm not talking about the words we're using to discover this, that we are. I'm talking about that which is just naturally present in this moment. That doesn't take effort. It just simply is as it is. And also, one of the things that we do is we spend this time striving to get back to the state of happiness or peace that we've experienced before. We think this awareness comes and goes. But pay attention in this moment. Is this actually different than what's always at the heart of experience? Do you actually need to strive to be this? Can this actually go anywhere? Often what we do is we try to get back to this being awareness, which is just ignoring the being awareness that's right here, right now. It never moves. It is changeless, timeless, dimensionless, spaceless. What moves is the mind. The mind comes and goes. But what you are is always now, always here. And as you open to that, as you explore that, it will become more and more your living experience. And from this place, even though it's not a place, notice how your life already appears a little differently to you. You can actually allow yourself to bring this awareness. Well, actually, you don't have to bring it because you already are it. Or you can allow life to flow from freedom, from this that you are, as opposed to striving towards it. Westy used to call this reasoning from truth or freedom, as opposed to reasoning from the perspective of being a body-mind, a separate individual. The body-mind is just an appearance within or on this that you are. And remember, don't take my word for any of this. Be open to it. Explore it. See what's real or true for you. That's actually something I would recommend you do with all teachers, including the other ones that I've been speaking to. So just allow yourself to pay attention to the freedom that you already are in this moment. And it's something that you can do throughout your day. And first, it will appear to be a doingness. But as you keep exploring this, it becomes more and more a beingness. And then it's just simply natural, requiring no effort whatsoever. So just be what you are and celebrate it. And know that all is well. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our time together. We'll do special episodes like this every now and then. Of course, we'll be having plenty of featured guests to share their wisdom and insight with you. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe so you can have immediate access to future episodes. Please also give us a 5-star rating and share it with the people you care about. These episodes are dedicated to sharing the eternal teachings from the greatest secret. If you'd like to learn more about my work, my mentor, Lester Levinson's work, and the Sedona method, please visit Sedona.com. As you explore our site, you'll learn the key to lasting happiness, success, peace, and emotional well-being. We have books, courses, events, and plenty of free material for you to explore. Again, go to Sedona.com. That's Sedona.com. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Letting Go and the Greatest Secret.